What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Ivy League Online Dynasty. It's week 8. This is our second conference game. This week we are taking on Cornell. Cornell is currently 1-5. I don't think their record is super indicative of the quality that they have. I think they've gotten a little unlucky in a couple games. You can see a 2-point win over Ball State. That's pretty lucky, but also a 1-point loss to Brown, a 1-point loss to Syracuse. And again, that Brown game, Brown is a team that I consider a pretty good team in the Ivy League. So the fact that they were able to keep it within one means that we can't overlook this team just because of the bad record. So as always, as we're thinking about this Cornell team, how are we going to stop them? Let's look at the stats. They're second in the Ivy League in terms of passing yards. They're also second in terms of pass attempts. It doesn't show that on the screen, but I've already looked. And they are second to last in rushing yards. So where Yale was kind of the opposite, now we have a team that's super pass heavy, doesn't rely a lot on the run, and so we've got to really scheme up a way to stop the passing game and force them into turnovers. Looking a little deeper here at Cornell's stats, we mentioned that they have rushed for the second fewest yards in the Ivy League, and if you look at who's doing the running, it's not the running backs. They're averaging less than 50 yards a game from their running backs total. It's their quarterback, Keith Montgomery. He's the one that's really doing the only running that's happening. 64 carries puts him at over 10 carries a game. I would imagine that that's mostly called passes that turn into scrambles. But he's got 5 touchdowns, and so that's another thing that we need to keep in mind. Also, look at who's catching the ball for them. Their tight end, George Morrow, 42 catches. He is getting a lot of targets. They are throwing him the ball a lot. They also have Doran Smith, who has 96 speed. And you can tell the average of 20 yards per catch that they are throwing the ball deep to him often. And so, again, that's just more things we have to think about. How do we stop the tight end from getting a ton of targets? How do we stop Doran Smith from taking the top off of us? How do we keep people back to watch for those deep balls? And how do we keep the quarterback from running all over us out of the pocket? This is the main defense that I'm going to run. It's Tampa 2 contain out of nickel wide. Now, nickel wide is not super good against the run. I don't run nickel wide a ton, but against a team like Cornell that doesn't seem to want to run the ball with their running backs very much, I'm not afraid to call something that's weak against the run. I'm basically doing the same thing I did with Yale, where I'm forcing them to attack a certain element of my defense, and in this case, I'm forcing them to run the ball. And if they don't adjust to that, then I'm going to have success. And if they do, if they decide that they want to start running, it's not hard for me to switch to nickel over, or nickel 3-3, or even go back to one of my 3-3-5 formations. I have ways that I can get them to stop running the ball if they start, but first of all, they got to prove to me that they're willing to commit to running the ball if I give them that, because that's how I'm going to play defense to start this game. And one of the great things about Tampa 2, about cover 2, is that it just keeps the defense in front of you. So it's going to eliminate those deep passes. We've got 2 deep zones, and again, if they're running I formation or they're running single back, it's really unlikely that they're going to have like a 4 verticals kind of concept. So we're not really super worried about having to stop that out of a formation like this. We're much more worried about, if that receiver out wide to the right, if he breaks on a streak, how are we going to stop it? Well, we've got a deep zone. And I'm not really super worried about that. We got to trust our defenders to make a play. We've got some great safeties on our team. I'm not worried about them taking the top off with this defense. And then again, with the tight end, if they're running crossing routes or shallow ends or drags or slants or whatever they're running with the tight end, I'm going to be able to see what's going on, be able to make adjustments. I can adjust my hook zones to a certain depth. And the great thing about using, one of these players is that I can set my hook zones to 0 or 5, and then I can still control this mid-read and still get back and get deep and cover this deep middle of the field. And so that just provides us with a couple different layers. And I've always been a big Tampa 2 fan. It's not so great against, spread and trips and a lot of these kind of more modern shotgun formations. It doesn't hold up quite as well. I prefer cover 4 against those kind of formations. But against something like this, an I form, a single back, this kind of pro style formations, I love a Tampa 2. I love its versatility. Again, with 3 guys over the middle and me using one of them, it's really not anything for me to put one of the guys on a spy, for example, if we need a spy, or if we want him to blitz, or, you know, if we want to man him up with the tight end, we can do that too. We've got a ton of different options, a ton of different ways we can come out. And another way that I like to come out sometimes is I'll just send both the linebackers, especially if they start running a lot of play action, which I know this Cornell team likes to do. If they're running play action, this is really great against it because they can't throw a quick pass because they're in this play action. And so it gives me, if I'm controlling this middle of the field guy, it gives me time to like see who's a threat in the passing game, who do I need to be guarding, and it gives my guys time to really get in there and disrupt. You know, if they're running, like this is a good example, play action, we almost got to him there. He had to pretty quickly immediately throw that ball, and even still it wasn't for a great gain. So I mean, yeah, a good tackle there from 46, and that's a sack before he even turns around. So again, we've got a ton of different ways that we can take basically the same play and the same look and give them a lot of different give ourselves a lot of different options for stopping various plays. So I think cover 2 is going to be the main thing that I stick with in this game. As always, before we get into the game, if you enjoy the video, please hit the like button. I do try to stream all of my games and a whole lot of the other user versus user games in our league on my YouTube channel. The schedule for that is kind of random. We're all adults with jobs, so it's just based on our availability. If you want to know when I go live, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell, and you will be notified when I go live. You can watch these games live as they happen. And yeah, without further ado, let's hop into this game against Cornell. We get the opening kickoff here. Oh, Cornell's wearing red. That's interesting. Got the full red matchup here. A good thing I decided to wear black then. Let's get started here with the I-form tight. Just like we did last game. Just going to be relying really heavily on this. I'm going to start with off tackle. That's been worked really well in the last game. Hopefully it'll work well in this one.
Offense set on first down. They'll leave it with him.
And yeah, Mustard Man's able to get outside and get an easy first down. So that's kind of going to be our game. We're going to come out here really early and try to make a statement. Gonna run play action power O. See if we can't get a shot here. You know, they're pressing Deuce on the outside. So if that safety comes down, we might have a shot to hit him deep. Deuce over the top, touchdown, Harvard. And we get an early statement touchdown from Deuce. His first game, his first catch. A dagger over the top, touchdown. Take the top off of him. So that was a pretty successful opening drive to get a good run in and then immediately hit him with the play action. Now we're gonna have to see what we can do on defense. Presumably they're gonna be throwing the ball a lot. I'm gonna be running a lot of nickel over or nickel wide and just expecting pass. Wow, but if they're gonna run the ball against us, that's probably the biggest run they've had all season. So certainly didn't see that coming. Oh my goodness, a fumble! Wow, wow, we got really lucky with that one. All right, let's come out and run mesh here. Yeah, I don't know what happened on that fumble, but I will gladly take that.
Wide out in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down.
Ooh, that was a bad throw. All right, let's run off tackle here, try to get a couple yards and make this third manageable. It just, yeah, I don't know that I love that mesh play with the running back right there, because I think that the running back just kind of jogs and it ends up kind of clogging it up. So I think if I run that mesh play again, I'm going to probably hot route that running back. Let's see what we can do on the ground here. All right, that's what we wanted. We wanted third manageable. We're going to come out run 26-2 alert bubble. It's an RPO. It's one of my favorite short yardage situation plays. Coming out here in double mug. I love to see that. I have no problems running against double mug. Double mug's fine against the pass, but it's not great against the run. I run play action power O again. It worked really well the first time. Probably won't try to hit the deep shot because he seems to be backing off his coverage after the first one, but probably hit our guy in the flat. I mean, he's coming out in this heavy formation again.
Use the play fake now to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Makes the grab. It's Pettis. He's brought down.
That's a good play. We're gonna run stretch and we're gonna flip it to the left here.
He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying.
Wow, that was a good tackle. What do we want to do here? I think I might try double outs. See if he's kind of pressing. If I can't get a quick out route. I don't love this look, but I do love this look for zone to the right. Yeah, he just kind of stuffed it. Not much there. All right, we're gonna run triple option here. I'm gonna get the tight end on the left. Depending on the lineup, I might run it to the right. I think I'm gonna run it to the right. Took forever to get the pitch out, but whew, that was really close. I don't know why that pitch took forever, but we made it work. We've got a 14-point lead here in the first quarter, but this is not. I think that makes it seem a little less close than the game has been. He ran 2 plays. He ran a really good run, and then he was stuffed. You know, I'm gonna come out in 3-3-5 stack. I actually know if he's gonna come out in this spread Y flex, we've got him in the passing thing, so we're gonna come out. We're gonna do what we were gonna do this whole time. Tampa 2 contain. We're gonna do tackling. Sorry, strip. Oh, it was lagging too much. I actually don't hate this play. Trying to put strip ball on aggressive. Tampa 2 is gonna try to keep everything in front of you. But he got a good play there.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
It's complete on the right side.
Good play. Yeah, if he's gonna hurry up.
I gotta be able to trust you in the pass game, and I gotta be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're gonna catch it, and I can depend on it.
They'll run play action. They're trying to get to it.
Oh wow, what a good pass. That was pretty fortunate that that was incomplete because he highballed that really well. Okay, he's going back to I-form close, so we're gonna go back to our 3-3-5 stack. This is pretty much what we ran against Yale almost exclusively, and it worked really well. So gonna stick with it, see if we can make it work against this kind of formation here.
Looking for a man. It's Montgomery. Unloads to the right. It's caught.
All right, good play, good play. Way to hit the corner.
Turning in a 4. The give to the back.
Yeah, we've got our run defense in a good place.
Drop back and throw it every single play.
Wing trips. All right, so we're gonna go back to the nickel.
Find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
I'm gonna come out in 3 cloud. I haven't run that yet.
A couple on that last play here, 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat.
We had contains. We probably needed a spy there.
And he almost ran away from everybody.
Yeah, definitely going to need, if he's going to come out in,
There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes
he's going to come out in that, we definitely need probably to have a spy.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse.
There we go, good sack. Jack Kirkwood.
In trouble and down he goes.
That was a good sack.
Tremendous loss.
So that changes things here. Now we have a chance to, really kind of hit him with this.
I gotta make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I gotta make sure I build
Uh-oh.
rails. I can't let him outside. I gotta keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
Gonna throw the ball here, I think.
Now the play fake. Feeling some heat. Nowhere close on that one.
We only sent 2, but we had a spy.
They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Gonna put my guys in contains here because just afraid that he's gonna try to rush for this quarterback.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Yeah, and that's why you have a spy. He broke the contain, but the spy kept him from going anywhere. This isn't an easy kick. It's almost a 45-yarder,
Play as a unit together.
especially with lag and internet. Oh, it was blocked. Oh no. Oh no. All right, let's go back to I form tight. And I'm gonna go right back to play action power O here.
This drive will get
See if we can capitalize on this and get a big play.
their own 34. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Yeah, I had to get it out pretty quick. He was screaming at me from the right side. Try running the old crack toss to the left here. I like this alignment for it.
This guy with the ball in his
Bring
hands
that
is
corner back a little bit in when he, yep.
He can take it to the house.
They'll go to the toss.
A good block on the outside. And come on, give me a first. All right, I'll take 3rd and inches.
Run gets it up to the 44.
I will take a 3rd and inches. You know, this is a good chance for him to get me off the field. Ooh, you know what? I might do post-dig shot. I'd really try to take a shot on this one. If he comes out in a single high, I like it a lot. If he doesn't, I swap to double outs. Yep, I like double outs. So I'm just looking at Pettis on that right side. He's going to beat that corner.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Using the quick game. Got room at the 35. Nothing but
What a move by JJ Pettis. Oh, that was gross. That was gross. All right, so last week it was all the mustard man. This week maybe it's JJ Pettis' turn to have a day. Onto a big lead here. We just got to play smart. At this point in the game, right, we're up 21 points in the first half. The only way that he's coming back in this one really is if we get foolish and turn the ball over and just don't play smart. He can go down the field all he wants. I'm not really super concerned about that. But I am concerned about turning the ball over. So, you know, at this point, that's our big thing. We just got to focus on keeping the ball, protecting the football. And he's not going to be protecting the football if he's going to be running with his quarterback like that. Got to remember to put a spy.
Nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete.
Yeah, all right. So he's doing a pretty good job of mixing it up. You know, we're trying to focus pretty hard on the pass. He's going to run empty.
Your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice?
Oh man! Oh, who was that? Is that Selvey? I didn't realize he was starting in this game. I thought that I was starting. Yeah, I thought that I was starting Gracie Hill out there at safety, but.
Trying to get to him. Pulls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick
All right, we got him at a 3rd and 6.
Get to that 1st down
Again, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel here. I'm just trying to, you know, keep playing this cover two, keep it in front of us, get a spy, keep him from running with the quarterback.
He showed it there. He could play wide out easily with a nice catch, nice awareness.
Trying to bring somebody in motion. All right. Just watching the running back here.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's
Broke it up there. Good defense.
all over him, knocked the ball to the
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for it here.
This is a point where you just gotta be able to
Yeah, he does.
critical down and distances. and
One strong
that
offset.
third down right there. When it's a good throw, you gotta make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Wouldn't be surprised if he goes to the same play here.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it.
All right, good play. Good play.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. This first half
Gonna swap it up a little bit here. We're gonna run two man.
so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Firing to the right.
Bit of a hospital ball. I don't know. We got a first down on that one, but
Picking up 10 yards and
all right, I'll take it.
Zone coverage.
Yeah, I messed up trying to put a spy out there. Actually, I think I put my
Wide receiver.
defensive end as a spy, and then I was trying to swap players, and
I know where they're
just kind of ended up being a bit of a mess there.
to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole and the quarterback throwing a strike.
throws to the wideout.
Oh man, it's one of these games. We got to be catching that. I know that's Jack Donahoe, and he's dropped a lot of picks this season, but you got to be catching that.
Hands. Great play.
We're just keeping Alex DeGreek on
Could have been an interception by the
a spy. He's a lot faster than. Ooh, that was close. He's a lot faster than my other defensive lineman, so that's kind of why I'm sticking with him. He's a good pass rusher, but we're so concerned with the scrambling quarterback that I gotta keep my focus on that, and
Wide receiver coming across in motion.
he's motions a couple times. I wonder what he's trying to cook up with this here.
The give on the inside.
All right, that's an interesting play call. I mean, I didn't see it coming. Our defense played it pretty well, but it's not a bad play call. I know he's gonna go for it. Gonna have to make substitutions at the half. Thought that I was starting Tracy Hill at safety, but
He'll go for it.
just keep it in front of you. Don't give up a big play here.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
There we go. Tracy Hill, good interception. It's his 8th on the season. That's a good play right there. You know, let's come out and eye form tight,
hard to be a quarterback because
and let's run fullback dive here.
throw him the football. You want him to have confidence.
He's coming out, you know, he's coming out in this kind of bare front,
Confidence at an all-time high.
and I like a fullback dive against that because, yeah, again, you make one guy miss. There's not much of a second level when you got 5 guys on the line like that. So you make one guy miss, and you're in a pretty good spot.
To the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a
All right, I was running toss to the left, but he's brought his guy down. That guy on the left is blitzing for sure.
head of the sticks.
So I'm just gonna run it to the right. We got open space over there. Make a block. It's a good play.
At the 43 after picking up 10.
Offense goes toss play.
All right, now let's run Z slant, but I'm actually gonna run.
Runs, your DBs better be
Ooh.
able to get off blocks and go make a
I'm gonna run a flood concept here.
They're struggling trying to handle the run game.
I'm gonna try this. I'm hoping that Alexander can beat his guy.
To the air on first down.
He's not gonna beat his guy. Well,
To the big fella.
he didn't get a great jump off the line, so I kind of had to look away, but
Pick up and a first down for
we were able to get the first down with Pettis. So
Who's gotta love this offense picking up so many
not in any hurry here. Just trying to possibly get one here before the end of the half.
running back searching for a hole. Able
That's
to
not a bad run. Way to get 3.
somehow it's 2nd and 7.
And that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when
Let's go flanker drive here. Like this play quite a bit.
to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
I really like it when he comes out in this look.
They come to the line, 2nd and 7.
I'm looking at Pettis. You know, if Pettis can get a good jump off the line here,
Back to throw on
like nobody's going to get out there with him.
on target to the
He's going to be able to get a good play there. So,
stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal.
all right, now let's go back to pro. But we're
They've got guys in the perimeter that can
just gonna run a fullback dive. Do I have a fullback dive in this play?
and you saw
Yeah, there it is.
too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Ooh.
And that big gainer on the last one has them
Think-
threatening from inside the 10.
How's the blocking look? Yeah, I actually don't hate this. Let's try it.
Run it with the fullback. Obliterates him still on the wing.
Lower the shoulder, let him get in there.
Closer,
Yeah, I
all
don't
the way
hate
down to
that.
the 1 yard line.
All right, 1 yard line. Let's go wishbone and let's go double ISO. And we'll run away from the strength, so that means we're running to the right here. It's good. We got our power guy going with it.
Trying to surge it in.
And touchdown.
He barrels into the end zone.
It's Tobias Gardner with the run there.
Precision.
It's pretty easy to
All right, so he's got 2 minutes here. May be able to get something before the half, but this is one of those games where, like, the scoreboard, you look at it and it doesn't look like it's close at all.
Not going to risk
He's played pretty well. Like, he's done pretty decently on offense. It's just been a couple of key moments that have really kind of messed him up. But we're sticking with our game plan here,
this offense.
keeping the spy in there.
Dropping back. It's Montgomery.
Interesting, like, set of routes. They all kind of went to the same place. They didn't really know what to do there.
This defense is going to
I'm actually
they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him.
I'm actually gonna blitz my linebackers this time and see if I can't kind of catch him off guard. He's been standing back there in the pocket. He's had a little bit of time.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And the pass
Oh,
is
we defended that pretty well with old Ty. I didn't hate the blitz.
see what call they have on 3rd and long from
You know what?
28.
Let's call it again.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the
Oh, Tracy couldn't get quite out there. Wow, that was a really good pass. That was a really good play.
that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And you just
All right, I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. I'm gonna run cover 3 cloud. It looks like the same play,
finish throughout the entire first
but it's a little bit different.
That'd be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the right.
I don't know if we got a hand on that or if it was dropped. It's saying that Ty Bartram got a deflection there. I don't know about that.
That's a couple bad throws. Last
Oh, I think he did. Wow, that was a great play.
for this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you throw it to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
That was a pretty.
They're able to get him stopped.
That was a tight window. I don't know how we didn't make a play on that one.
Snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Quickly to the tight end.
All right,
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd
I brought the blitz on that one.
41. Fresh
You know, obviously not going to do that every time.
They'll put the tight end in motion. He wants to throw it again. Finds the tight end.
So,
The short
yeah, I mean, my game right now is just
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there.
is just to keep running this cover 2. At this point, with the way the game is going,
There's no doubt. He
I don't have any problems with him, taking 15 play drives down the field. Like, I'm not really super concerned about that. Oh my god. Wow, his guy just stood there.
There is little that warms
That
a defender like
that sucks.
if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this.
I don't know what to do about that. That's just really unfortunate.
Back and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket.
All right,
And this one's not working.
I'm just gonna take a knee.
Like the job by the defense there.
Oh, I'm not gonna take a knee. I'm gonna
Every option away from the quarterback.
basically run out the clock here.
To go with it, so they force the incompletion throwaway.
If I take a knee, he might start taking timeouts, try to get the ball back here. But I'm basically gonna do the equivalent of that. That was a great run. Way to get a first down.
First down for this offense.
And yeah, I'm just gonna call power O and. Oh, he's taking a timeout.
Keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Are you sure about that?
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. We've got
All right, he's taking timeouts. Not sure what he's taking timeouts for, but
final play of the half.
yeah, I like it when he does that.
Caught behind the line. It's Pettis. At the 35, he's open.
Touchdown, Pettis. He gets another one. I was just gonna let the clock run out in the first half, but he was insistent on calling timeouts, so I will score again.
Out there, a 3 tight end look on first and 10.
This is interesting. I'm gonna send the.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Takes a shot as he lets it go.
No way, he caught that. Wow.
First and 10 outside the 30. Pressure coming. Hit hard just
Yeah,
as
Oben was shooting off the outside there.
Credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough. Make a better decision. Do not throw in the double.
Number 77. Wow, is that a linebacker or a lineman?
stop him just a bit short.
Just by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
All right, we're sticking with our cover 2 though. Like, again, at this point, it's a 5-score game. I'm just trying to keep the ball in front of me here.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short.
Oh, we're screaming at him. 4th down. Jack Kirkwood with his 3rd sack of the game. He's had a great game. He normally doesn't play. You know, I normally run that 3-5, and he's playing linebacker, but I got him today playing kind of that edge in the nickel. He's my rush end. He's going for it. I'm gonna stick with what works here. Did the sub work? Is it? Yeah, I did put Tracy at safety.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Firing deep. And it's incomplete way down.
I thought we were gonna catch that.
To the occasion.
That is just the
I was hoping we would catch that.
They don't get bigger than that. 4th down.
All right, we're gonna start with power option, which is basically, if you've not seen me run power option, it's basically a delayed
We're good enough in
sweep. I just pitch it every time, and Mustard Man, he ain't gonna be caught. You're not catching the Mustard Man.
All the way in for the touchdown.
It's really not fair how good Dijon Stanley is in this game.
They take their first drive.
I didn't realize that he would be the best running back that I think I've ever used in this game when I recruited him. He wasn't even my top recruit. He was like my 3rd transfer portal running back recruit that I kind of targeted. But he has turned out to be insanely good. So thank you to Utah for letting me have him.
Wide receiver shows motion.
Bit of motion, not sure what that's about.
Looks as if they didn't get it
I didn't have enough time. Sticking with the same thing. Watching number 88 right here, this tight end. I know he likes to get the ball to his tight end.
Montgomery.
Yeah, look at that.
And that corner came in hot.
George Morrow, yeah. He's got 8 catches for 117 yards. I feel like we've done a decent job kind of like keeping him under control, but even those stats are crazy. Like, and I knew that coming into this game that he was going to be a big focus. What a great rush. Is that Kirkwood again? Kirkwood honestly is making a case for himself to start at the edge every single game. He's just been unreal. He's a really good linebacker, and I really like having him, you know, play coverage and stuff in that 3-3-5, but he's been a menace coming on that edge. And I thought Oben was going to be the guy. Oh, Junior Cheridor, come on, brother. You got to catch that. All right, it's 4th down here. We know he's not going to punt the ball. Got our guy on a spy, or just... Yeah, Tracy got another one. Tracy Hill, I think that's like 10 receptions he's got this season. He's just unbelievably good. It's that Georgia Southern in him though. Like, oh, can't believe that guy got off that block. I don't wanna use up too many things in this game that I haven't busted out. I want to keep some stuff off of film. You know what I mean? Let's see what we can do with this counter play. Ran this against Yale and it was okay. Not bad there. Got 5. Yeah, we know we like off tackle. That's the best play in this formation. Let's go with it. I'm not really trying to throw the ball at this point in the game. Just not really a need. You know what? Let's this is straight up just a flip to the tight end here, assuming that he's gonna be. Oh, I couldn't get out. Dang, I was assuming that he was gonna be kind of run committing, so I was just gonna flip it to the tight end. All right, now that's made things a little interesting. I want to try this end around. I don't think I've ever like really had it be successful, but it's Pettis and he's got the speed, so. You know, I want to try to see what we can do with this.
It's a reverse.
Oh, we gave it a shot. We gave it a try. Let's get a little bit of that on film, so maybe people will have that in the back of their minds. Here in core, field goal is good. He led the Ivy League last year in field goals, and this season it's just more of the same from him. I don't think he leads it, but he's still one of the most consistent kickers in the country. No reason to switch from what's been working on defense. This Tampa 2 contain, keeping him in the pocket.
For a successful drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Yeah, he did pretty good there. He broke the contain. Pistol. He's getting some interesting stuff out there. I mean, we're spreading our guys and keeping contain there, trying to keep from giving up the quarterback runs. We're getting to him though. I mean, Kirkwood is just watching. Look at him, just he can't be stopped. I don't know why he's trying to run in like that. I really don't like that. If I'm got him on a contain, I really wish he wouldn't try to run inside, but this is what it is, I guess. Ah, finally. All right, Ty Bartram got that one. Ty Bartram got that one. Touchdown. We haven't had too many pick sixes. That might be our first pick 6 of the season, actually. Not a lot. I mean, we lead the country in interceptions, but I think that's our first pick 6, so good that Bartram got one. See what we can do here on this drive. You know, he's got no tight ends, which means we should be able to just like fly around that edge. Yeah, there he is, Kirkwood again. He's trying to escape, but we've got the contain. Kirkwood's just been incredible this game. I mean, honestly, this might be a career game for him. This is gonna definitely put him on the Butt Kiss Award watch lists and whatever. Yeah, that was a weird looking play. I didn't love that.
When you sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
Got his man on the right.
All right, 4th and 6. He's gonna go for it. We know he's going for it.
On fourth down, trying to find his man.
All right, yeah, might have played a little too deep there, but you know, that's our game here. Is we're just keeping it all in front of us. You know, he wants to throw a drag. I don't have any problem doing that. See what he comes out here does this time. Oh, that was almost an incredible defensive play. That Ty Bartram, yeah, Ty Bartram's made a couple of really great plays. He almost had another sweet play there. That's gonna do it for the third. It's chew clock time. Coming on this empty. I'm gonna basically watch the mid here. Oh, I'm all over that. Why can't my guys catch? All right, my defenders and like the Georgia wide receivers are gonna need to spend some time on the jug machine.
We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here lately.
Good play. So yeah, you'll see that I've had the strip ball on aggressive. Who accidentally slipped it to man. Wow, what a play. Junior Cherador. Incredible play. So I've had it on, I've had strip on aggressive this game, and the reason for that is that in cover 2, the whole kind of point of the defense is that you keep everything in front of you, and then you rally to the ball once he throws the ball out or whatever. And so we keep it on aggressive, so that way, you know, when we rally to the ball, you can see right there we had 5 guys that were on the quarterback once he finally got out. Now, he shouldn't be getting out like that. We've got a spy, we've got contains, but we've got multiple guys at every ball, and so I'm able to put it on aggressive, knowing that we've got guys to catch everything. He almost caught that. He's sticking with his empty. I'm fine with that. I like the way we've been playing it here. That Cornell Open just flying off the edge. He just can't be stopped. Super good. Surprising that he only has 1 sack this game, but maybe they've been focusing on him and instead of Kirkwood. Oh, hit me in the face! Oh man, how much better can we get? How do I catch an interception? It hit me in the chest. That's hilarious. Wow. He called a run out of this formation earlier, but not this time. Yeah, he's not gonna get the first down. We're gonna go to chew clock. I'm sure he'll be okay with that. It's 52-0 right now.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking for space. It's Stanley. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
We're gonna go back to the I-form tight, but I'm gonna put number 34 back there. Let him get a couple of carries. Bijan's had a good day, but I don't need him to run for 1,000 yards every single game.
Leaves it with the running back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground.
Let's run. I haven't run a fullback dive fake toss. One of my favorite plays. Yeah, especially when they come out like this. Get him thinking I'm doing the fullback dive. Hit him with the toss. And can he go all the way? It looks like he can. Touchdown. That's a good play. Tobias Gardner got to break one out. The true freshman. Oh, he's going back to the I-form close. All right, we're gonna go back to our old friend, the 3-3-5. Oh, I was trying to cover it, but Just couldn't do it.
First down from the 45. Moving away from pressure. He's going to run it. And that defense looking downfield, it's Montgomery. Throws for the tight end.
That was a great pass. That was a really great pass. He kind of ended up being a bit of a high-low for me playing that flat over there, and I mean that's just a really, really great play. Can't be mad about that. I'm just at this point I'm just kind of cycling in different looks in this 3-5. He's gonna try to send somebody in motion, it seems. See.
To the right.
That was a pretty good run there. Ian Pope, I think. Oh no, AJ Holmes, excuse me. Go with mid blitz 1. Ran this a ton against Yale, and it worked out pretty well. So. Wow, that's a pretty good play. He's probably going to score here. I'm going to make him think that he can pass it out to this right side, but I'm absolutely jumping it.
They'll go to the air. Going for 6. And
I was all over it. He almost had it, but
This is the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
that pass is
good D.
incomplete, and
If you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
surging forward on
Oh wow, we were there for the sneak and we just couldn't stop it.
Of a high note, a little bit.
the offense will have to use
Is he gonna go for 2? He is gonna go for 2.
to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery.
Alright, he tried it. Is he gonna onside? No, he's gonna kick it off. Hopefully we can just run the clock out here. Oh, come on now.
Got a timeout from the kicking team.
Come on. Come on. You're not gonna, the game's over.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Alright, let's run this bad boy out.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The give to the fullback. They'll pick up first down, now back to the line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
Excuse me?
The pitch and the ball's loose. They recover their own fumble.
Alright, I didn't see that coming.
The off defense that prides themselves on creating takeaways, and the offense, real lucky they jumped on that one.
They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room.
Game wants me to go for it. I'm not gonna go for it. Just gonna take my field goal here. Never a doubt. Alright, so he's kind of shifted his offensive philosophy here a little bit later, but he's gonna go back to like a gun. We know he's passing the ball. I'm rushing in.
Use the play fake now to throw. Getting some heat. Can't find his man as he took a
All right, that was
shot
a
to deliver that football.
an interesting play.
Again, up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
We hit the ball at the 30. It's 30.
All right, 3rd and 5. He's got like a wing trips thing going on. Gonna send a linebacker here. Place the spy with a blitzer.
It's interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
All right, hopefully the game runs the clock down quickly here.
Their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the
All right.
interception. Almost.
He will take a knee in the deep four.
We'll see if he takes a timeout here and forces me to play a fourth down.
And they're just about
All right.
chances the defense sessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Scrambling away. And is going to be
All right. I don't know why this game is still happening.
Yards receiving, like all these plays still matter.
trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Coming out on first down with the play fake. 10 seconds.
Just in the game.
It's one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He'll try to take it back. And they're in for a touchdown.
All right, that's a good way to end the game. 68-8 is the worst score in Ivy League history. That was not a good game, but it was a good game from us. We played really well. We stuck to our game plan. Pettis had a great game. The Mustard Man had a great game. Dijon, he played really well. Our defense played really well. Tracy Hill got 2 picks. Damian Henderson got 2 picks. Had a really good game from a defensive standpoint.